the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Number 22 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Lance McCullers is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Third baseman.
Digging in, George Brett. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer, still going back. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0. Into the box, Jason Giambi.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
On to first, and Giambi hits it right into the shift that time. 2 away now.
Ernie Banks.
Stepping into the box, Ernie Banks. He went deep last night twice. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer looking up, and it's gone as they add still another.
Batting 6th.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Stepping in now, Al Kaline. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! Open up the record books. Back to back to back to back home runs.
Pitcher, number
Standing
22.
in now, number 22. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run.
The center fielder, number 24.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second.
And it's in time at first. And here's Carlos Correa now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Now at the plate, George Brett. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, second baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Roberto Alomar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Jason Giambi.
Striding in once again, Jason Giambi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line toward the gap in left center. Gonzalez is there, and how about that? A 3. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping in, Lance McCullers. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he is really...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ernie Banks. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And he's safe.
Left fielder.
Settling in now, Cliff Floyd. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And, hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he is in there. Now in the box, Gary Carter.
Gary.
And in that
Carter.
last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Up next for Seattle. Right
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Your attention,
And a
please.
change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here
Number
this evening.
47.
Chris Davinsky is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to... And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Yuli Gurriel.
Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Altuve has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, the throw is in time to get him to return. Digging in the switch hitter, number 22, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second nine.
He's set, and the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
Third baseman,
Into the
number
box,
5,
George Brett.
George Brett.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for
Second
another
baseman,
shot now, Roberto Alomar. He comes in
Alomar.
1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! Stepping in now, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Now batting.
Into the box now,
Shortstop.
Ernie Banks.
Ernie Banks.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Back goes Springer at the track, the wall, out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Up next for Seattle.
Standing in now,
Left
Cliff
fielder,
Floyd.
Cliff
And this will
Floyd.
ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The catcher, number 8.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Digging in to try it again, Al
Right
Kaline.
fielder.
He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shortstop.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So we got him looking there. Carlos Correa becomes the first out of the inning.
George Springer.
The 0-1 delivery. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Got him to go down swinging there. George Springer goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Grounded to first. Giambi gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2-3 go the Astros. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Ready once again, number 22. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The center fielder, number
Ready to take his hacks again, Ken Griffey Jr., as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Digging in once again, George Brett. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Altuve on to first, and they don't come any easier than... Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fast ball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Josh
Way in
Reddick.
front of that fastball. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Tyler White will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Tyler.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Chopped weakly to the right. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Ryan Presley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Roberto Alomar will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
First baseman.
So here's the cleanup
Giambi.
hitter, Jason Giambi. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Ernie Banks.
Coming to the plate now, Ernie Banks. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last...
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Throw won't get him.
The left
Digging in,
fielder, number
Cliff
30,
Floyd. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he's safe.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Nero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only...
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, number 22. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. The relay on to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive. A lot of swings and misses, and a lot of strikeouts, and no walks either.
Hit the other way out toward right field. K-line is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Astros. Stepping in, George Brett. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Third baseman, George Brett.
From the stretch. Line towards center field. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next,
he got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Roberto Alomar. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Jason Giambi. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Will Harris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Harris.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, left fielder, Cliff
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Gonzalez ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher.
And the Hall of Fame catcher, Gary Carter, hits next. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Loud contact by Carter and a ball carrying well to left. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Standing in now, Al Kaline, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is... Here's Carlos Correa now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Floyd comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter, left fielder.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that's in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, number 22. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
George Brett.
Into the box, George Brett, pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle.
In now, Roberto Alomar.
Roberto Alomar.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Jason Giambi.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and Giambi hits it right into the shift that time. 2 away now.
Up next for Seattle.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ernie Banks. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Reddick has to retreat to the track. Welcome back under the roof here at Safeco Field in Seattle. Great look there at the Emerald City. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Floyd is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Tony Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Tony.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this will be a called strike two. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Houston.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Gurriel is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and, of course, the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So he sets him down swinging. Yuli Gurriel is the second out of the opening frame.
Jose Altuve.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing. Dallas Keuchel will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour would sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Batting third.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Line drive to center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth. Center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now batting, Carlos Correa. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
I got the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's George Springer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
In the air out toward right field. K-line is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Frank Thomas, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Frank Thomas.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And this throw gets away from him. Into the box, Jackie Robinson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag, a fair ball. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. So striding forward now, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Springer. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Springer is there to put it away and finally... Evan Gaddis now standing in. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Dallas Keuchel. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And he pops up the bunt attempt.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Number 2.
So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Digging in now for the Mariners, Frank Thomas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Al Kaline.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Ready now, Gary Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Correa. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Next for Seattle.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and it's a very quick inning as this. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Banks to his left. He's got it. Throw. Got him. And that's a gorgeous play.
The second baseman, number 27.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Gonzalez coasts under it. 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired.